The shame of Star Citizen is in its overly ambitious development that has led to it being over a decade worth of development and not a single fucking alpha to show for it. $700 million raised for Star Citizen now. Yeah, and look what we have to show for it. The best game the world's ever seen. Oh my god, wait, they just released something new here. It's almost entering pre-alpha.
In the physical space. So basically you go through points which are smaller access points to the main tunnel. Those will still be restricted by small, medium, and large. So basically it opens up opportunities for smaller ships to kind of sneak their way through.
Tier 1 Luth.
The transient jump point may only be able to be used once. It may be a little bit more permanent, but you can never tell how long does it last once you find it.
If people are looking to avoid scrutiny, we'll look for these sort of side routes to get into.
Cool. Pretty sure when this game comes out, people have full-time jobs running ships. Well, I don't think the game's ever coming out, A. And B, people already have full-time jobs coping for Star Citizen. But at least they have $40,000 ships you can buy. Well, bundles, excuse me. The Turbo Commander Master package or whatever. They have funds. They have a funds raised chart on their website, and they're getting $4,000 an hour in funds raised. It's insane to watch for Star Citizen. Still, how? Who is doing this? It has to be money laundering to some degree. Like, I just can't. Like, it's become such a joke in gaming. I feel like everybody knows that this is so embarrassing. Because it's been what? It's been 12 years? 12 years? And over $500 million raised? And still nothing? Like nothing fully completed? Still nothing even in alpha, really? Where do you see this? Where do you see the chart? I thought they got rid of that. I don't see the bar anymore. I'm pretty sure they got rid of the chart for the funds. Add funding goals after .com. Okay, yeah, here it is. You're right, they still have it up. $714 million raised over the last decade and some change. And they get about $196,000 donated a day. Where does it come? Where are these suckers born? How? How? That's crazy. I love Star Citizen, so I'm mildly offended. It's not bad for what it is, but there's no shot it ever reaches what it aspires to. Okay, let's not get it twisted. The shame of Star Citizen is in its overly ambitious development that has led to it being over a decade worth of development and not a single fucking alpha to show for it. It's not in the actual quality of the game, because it does have a lot of content, but it's never going to be done. Because they keep shooting for further and further, more unobtainable things, and it's just never coming. That's the problem. So I know some of the stuff in Star Citizen is pretty fun for some players, but it's greedy monetization with like a $40,000 fucking ship package or whatever. It's just absurdity. Scroll down, you can see all the stretch goals from 2012. That's actually so adorable. Yeah, you're right. They did it! What's their most recent stretch goal? Let's see. For $1 billion, do we get an alpha? Oh, they stopped that after 2014. It's not an alpha. It's not alpha. It's not. That's cope. Have you not seen the crazy gamer setups people have for Star Citizen? They have so much money. I know. I've seen a couple of them. And they're cool. Like, some of these setups are actually fucking incredible. But goddamn.
It has been over a year from my previous Star Citizen cockpit tour, and with some major changes, like the big curved screen here, I think it's
They just came out with a $900 chair for Star Citizen. Love that.
Cockpit, because there is no overkill.
You just funded some more blanket physics.
And before you get all excited, I used the setup as desktop-based setup. I built decrease since any larger wouldn't be beneficial with most of the games outside the PCS. And also since 4K ultra-short projectors are expensive. This was the most expensive part of my project and ended up costing me total about 4,000 euros, including the projectors.
That's actually a lot cheaper than I thought it would be for a setup like that. Holy shit.
I'm using two Optima UHD35 STXs here just because they were the cheapest 4K projectors I could make the setup work with.
I thought for sure that would be over 10. Like just for the projector and screen. All that for the gameplay of spending more money on ships. Yeah, pretty much. Look up Banky Star Citizen room, it's the best one. I don't think I've seen this one.
สวัสดีครับผมแบงกี้ครับและในที่สุดนะครับวันนี้ก็มาถึงนะฮะกับการ
This actually looks like the Star Wars hotel. Holy shit. Wow. Looks better than the Star Wars hotel, yeah. Is he still using it? Does it? Oh wow, that was not what I expected. I thought this was like a Star Citizen creator. So it's all mukbangs? And he just happens to be a real big Star Citizen fan? Cool.
สวัสดีครับผมแบงกี้
There's a $300,000 Star Citizen setup on their Reddit. Can I find it on YouTube? How do you even make a $300,000 setup? How could you, like, I don't even know how you could spend that much on it. Okay, hold on. We'll go to their Reddit then. Oh, here it is. A $300,000 setup for Star Citizen. Let's see. That's definitely clickbait. Like, this is huge for sure, but there's no way this is $300,000 unless he built like this whole room from scratch. Like this room didn't exist before it. Like, he doesn't even have like a real desk. He's using two normal like containers for it that you see on like movie sets. Yeah, that's definitely just clickbait. 100% clickbait. And this is significantly worse than the other two for sure, yeah. This is just a huge screen in an empty room. No desk.